The just making sure that the leaders was going to be there, that's going to be able to talk and be able to get down on their level so they can understand the message. That was God. That was all God. He made sure that I knew who I was going to connect with. Brandon, me and him had been talking for a little while before I even started thinking about getting down for wet. And, he had always kept saying he wanted to work with me, and I kept looking at, the things that he was doing. And then Marcus and Natasha and LaQuisha and LaToya, and then you came along because Brandon, and I was like, okay, this is a good panel. This is some good people that's gonna be able to bring a message that's gonna relate to them, that's gonna make them be able to leave out of there with an impact of knowing that they can be much more than what they think they are. And that was mostly I wouldn't say it was hard, but it was more just, a lot of doing the background work. That was mostly the hard part. But just knowing the right people are connected, God was going to make it all work. So I'm good with what I got.
That's trust right there, right? I always say it, man, less tripping and more trusting. That's trust, though, right? Like it's hard to trust when you're steady being told not to trust and things of that nature. But I found, man, and you found out too, though, when you just trust and just let go, things just happen. They just happen, right. and then you'll find yourself feeling guilty for tripping in the first place.
Right.
See, like you can hear God tell you, didn't I tell you I got you? Didn't I tell you? You be like, yeah, you told me. You told me you got me. You right. You know what I'm saying? Because you feel bad for even going there in the first place because you kind of feel like you let your guard down and you feel that negative energy, that light, if you will, you feel it dimming. And it's so hard, like I said, it's easy for, I guess, stuff to just jump on top of you when you're kind of flying at a low level. So if you have a high energy and high light, you definitely need to let it shine because it's nothing more for your health, right? You want to be in a great mood and shine your light. I mean, like I said, that just, it's amazing. Like I said, just to kind of be in a day and time to see these kind of things to where positivity is so appreciated because I guess it's so rare, if you will. You know what I mean, though? And being one of the people that's on the side of the positive, like, man, I knew it. I knew my time would come. Positivity wins again. Because sometimes you can just see, like, oh, my gosh, you got all these great positive people passing away on a regular paid basis, and all these jerks won't even catch a cold, right? So sometimes you just look at life, it can be funny like that. So to see just so much positivity and so much motivation and so much great energy in one place pushing forward. I mean, I'm excited. I know this is your vision, but I'm very excited. I'm very excited for you as well.
It's all of ours. When he connected all of us together, I knew it was going to be great because just thinking about everybody is like-minded. And that was something that I looked for when I first started looking for the panel. I looked for that like-minded attitude. Somebody that's going to be positive, not, and somebody that's actually, willing to bring a word to our youth. A lot of people are afraid to do that.
I wonder why that is. Why do you think people are afraid to speak to the youth? What has them so spooked, if you will?
I'm thinking some of it may come from their childhood. They don't want something exposed. Because, like I say, when you're dealing with you got to be transparent. You got to get on their level to let them know, hey, it's okay. I did this. I messed up too. I did those things. But when you can't expose your skeletons, how they gonna learn?
So that's what it is. They're afraid a bone gonna fly at your mouth or something, huh? Yeah, so we talking to the kids about dim and dam, but we letting our light, we hiding our light, huh? We say a light on the hill shouldn't be hid. What you hiding your light for then? That's what that is, huh? Okay, right. I can dig it. That is a very, very solid point as far as why they're kind of afraid of the kids. That's good though. I never thought of it that way, but that's a very good point though, because as you say, because kids are very observant, if you will, and their bullcrap radar seems to work very well. The younger they are, the better it works. I don't know how that works that way, but they can tell you real quick you full of it, and they know it.
Yeah.
And so they will let you know it. So you
Mm-hmm.
definitely
And they
right.
would turn their ears quickly. They'd be like, all up into their cell phones. I ain't hear nothing you just said.
Yeah.
But if you can catch their attention, they gonna pay attention, and they gonna hear something that you say that's gonna stick with them.
Yeah. If you real,
Right.
like D1, it's a rapper named D1 said that, be real, be relevant, be righteous. So if you all those things, real with it, they're going to understand and they're going to know and they're going to connect with it because it's the right energy that's flowing, and then they're going to just, it's just going to flow. It's just an easy process. It's an easy process when they know that you truly care for them, not condemning them, not coming to them and just correcting them. You come to them on a level that, like you said earlier, I understand. Hey, I made mistakes as well. How can we fix it? How can we turn the page on that and move forward from there? Not in a judgmental way. How can we truly get some resolution to some of these things because I want to help? I understand. Let's go get it. I'm here to talk to. Here's my information. Let's talk. Right? And that's just a beautiful thing to be available to do that. And I think even if they never call, I think even knowing that you were available for them and were able to be transparent for that moment, I think that means a lot to a lot of these kids because it said they're watching. When we don't even think they're watching, they're watching.
Right, of course. And speaking at them is two different things from speaking at them and speaking to them. Speaking at them and speaking to them is two different things. And, most kids, they grasp on that. If you speaking at me, no, I'm not going to listen to you. But if you're speaking to me and I'm able to have a conversation with you back and forth, then of course I'll open up and be able to talk to you. But when you're speaking at a child, they're not going to listen to you.
Yeah, guess what? Yeah, you speak at me, I'm not going to listen to you. I'm grown. I'm good and grown with gray hair. Speak at me if you want to. What you hear? Man, I ain't heard nothing you said, man. Miss me. It's like Steve won that target practice. You're going to miss me with that. I'm just saying. I'm for real. So I get it. I totally do. So you really have to use tact with, with the kids and when you talk to them. Mr. Vincent Booker stated, yes, indeed, Sister Tosha, you have a universal message that will resonate in all cities and states. Love that determination. Them down for what? So Vincent Booker is on board for the worldwide tour of them down for what? Hashtag let's go get it. And so that's what I'm talking about though, man. Don't never ever feel like that you are not special. What's that? God made everybody individually special. I made you a masterpiece. I dare you let these people that's walking around that's broken mess with you in your mind. You better let them people kick rocks and keep it moving.
Right.
Business, man. I mean, that's cool though, man. So when you speak to the young ladies and stuff like that though, do they feel do you feel, I guess, a sense of gratitude that comes from those young ladies that you're able to pour in them the way that you do with your organization?
Yes, I do. We actually have like when they're with me, it's more like a family connection. We talk, we laugh, we talk about anything. They're able to, just open up and be themselves. I don't want them to ever feel like they can't come to me about anything because some, they look at, like I said, they use my story and they look at, Miss Tosha been through, sexual abuse. She's been through, teen pregnancy. She's been through, dealing with domestic violence, teenage dating violence. Those are things that can relate to them. And they take those stories and they're like, okay, well, I know she's not going to share my business, so we have that confidentiality as well, where there's some stuff that I can share with them, and some stuff I can't share with them, and then some stuff they can't take. I don't take back to their parents because it's a conversation between me and them, and you have to build a relationship in order for them to be able to open up with you. But if you taking everything that they say to you and go back into the parents, they're not gonna feel comfortable with telling you everything that's going on with them, whether it's I need to be on birth control or whatever, whatever the situation is, because I do deal with some that have dealt with like abandonment or situations where missing a father or whatever. And they, they're open to have those discussions and just be able to come back later and say, well, this worked for me, or, I took what you said and I stopped talking to such and such because I felt like we had no type of relationship and it wasn't going forward. Even for the young ones, it's more of when we're in the lesson plans, they're the ones asking a lot of questions because they're curious. And I love that about them because if they can sit there through a whole hour or two listening to whatever lesson we going over, like we just went over teenage dating violence last week, and the younger ones were able to open up and ask questions about that. So now they know, love taps is not necessarily always the correct way to take things. Love taps can be actually in a violent way if it's a continued pattern. So it's just, they take real, gratitude about what we doing with we're being deliberate.
That's solid, man. That's solid. It was so solid. Mr. Brandon Whitinghill said, Tosha is right. You have to relate to people and meet them where they are. Faking perfection is a dangerous illusion for everyone. So you're right. You can't fake and shake with it, because you say that's a great skill to have, though, as a leader, as a teacher, as an educator, as a motivator, to be able to process all those things and understand, again, where those kids are coming from and helping them to learn and grow from wherever they are, ground level, upper level, wherever they are. You're willing to accommodate them and show them that, hey, you can trust me. I can trust you. Right. You can trust me. We have a relationship. That means we relate to one another, and you can lean on me and I can lean on you. And in this day and time that where trust sometimes seems to be few and far between, it's great for young people to have that kind of trust, and they'll remember that for the rest of their life, and remember you for taking the time to really just give them trust in a time to where people seem to, I guess that seems to be just an option for them, to give that kind of trust and love. And so it just takes a little time. All it takes is a little time, because as we say, it may sound cheesy, but love will win. Love conquers all, right?
Right.
What the world needs now is love, sweet love. Well, I'll tell you what, I had you on the show about 41 minutes. I know you said you had some things to do. I don't want to hold you up too long and take all your time away from you and keep you rushing in this mix or whatever. But if anything that you have to say while I got you on the show, any shout outs, anything, this is your platform, this is your time. It is all good. And I want to thank you guys for listening, all the listener comments. Thank you guys so much, man, for your time. Miss Tosha Dearborne, over the floor is yours, young lady.
Okay. Well, I want to thank you first for having me on, and also I just want to say thank you to each listener that's on, because each of you make what Positive Stress is about. If it wasn't for all of y'all, this event this coming Saturday would not be happening. And I just thank each of y'all for being a part of that. I want to also, any listeners out there, if they have kids, yes, the event is closed out on Eventbrite, but you're still welcome to show up. We're not going to turn anybody away, so please come out this Saturday at 11 o'clock, February 24th. We're looking forward to meeting everybody and just having a great time and hearing a message that's going to relate with them for the rest of their lives.
Damn, down for what? Let the people know how to get a hold of it via social media and all that good stuff, too.
I'm on each social media platform: Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, Twitter. Everything is linked to Positive Express. You can also find me on my personal page, Tosha Dearborne. My email is positive.express14@gmail.com. And those are just like some of the tips that you can be able to get in touch with me.
That's what I'm talking about, man. Thank you so much for your time. This has been an absolutely fantastic interview. Motivation Monday. Can you dig it? If you cannot, I suggest you go to Home Depot right now to go shovel shopping. We got to dig it, baby. We got to dig it. This has been another banger. Them down for what? Saturday, 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. Have your face in the place, or it would be a disgrace. Can you dig it? Everybody on the panel, I hope you guys are ready for a banger. Bang of a show, man. It's going down like 4 flats driving over some nails. Think About It Radio, Motivation Monday. Sheldon J, hit me up. Think About It Radio at yahoo.com. At Think_radio on Twitter. Think Radio on Instagram. Need that credit improved and educated? www.KOPECreditsolutions.com. Let's get it started. Can you dig it? Once again, thank you. Positive Express. Tasha Dearborne, them down for what?
You're welcome.
Peace.
You're welcome.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you so much. Peace. Y'all have a great night. Thank y'all. Number love, YouTube, Vincent Booker. Number love. Peace.